Hi friends, welcome to this session of video series named ECE Made Easy. Here in the first section we are into the basic components, and in this basic components let us start our journey with understanding what a resistance is. Any material is made up of atoms. Atoms in turn are made up of particles, and these particles we have something called charged particles and uncharged particles. The uncharged particle, a neutron, we are not interested in this case, whereas charged particle may be a proton, which is positively charged, and an electron, which is negatively charged. A proton and electrons are always in equal number, and hence, under normal conditions, the atom is electrically neutral. But in some cases where the electrons on the outermost orbit need a very small energy to get free from their atomic structure, copper and all, then the room temperature will provide sufficient energy for them to be released from the atoms, and then they become something known as free electrons. These free electrons are available in the matter, and they are uh, re- ready to move, they are free to move anywhere in the matter. Under this bounded region, it can move anywhere, and under the influence of electric field, a field that exists between a positive charge and a negative charge. Under this influence of electric field, the free electrons experience a force, and this force will make the electrons to move in the direction opposite of the direction of the electric field, because the direction of the electric field is defined as if a positive charge is moving. But we are talking about electrons which are negatively charged, therefore, they are moving in the opposite direction as compared with the electric field. So, when we apply an electric field through a potential energy applied with a voltage, then what happens is this positive terminal of the battery will repel, they will attract the uh, electrons, because electrons are negatively charged. They have a tendency to be attracted towards positive charges, and this negative terminal will repel the electrons away from it, and this force will make the electrons to move around and make a cycle, and they keep moving round and round and round. This motion will form something called a current. This current is there if the electrons are free to move without any disturbance. But yes, there are some disturbances which we call as ions on the way. The rest of the atom without these electrons, the electrons from the atom get stripped from the atoms, and they become free, and the remaining part of the atom, which are immobile, they remain as ions. And while these electrons are moving, they hit the ions, and when they hit the ions, when the electrons hit the ions or matter on the way, then they lose energy which they have gained because of the acceleration from this force which is created by the electric field. So under force there is acceleration created, so every electron has got its mass, and because of force due to the electric field there will be an acceleration. Because of acceleration they are moving, and when they hit the matter they lose this energy, that's a kinetic energy, and this energy gets converted into heat, and heat gets dissipated into the atmosphere. And once dissipated cannot come back, and the system is losing the energy. And this concept is what we call resistance, because there is resistance to flow of current, there is resistance for the movement of electrons, and this resistance depends upon the property of the material, what type of material you're using. If it is a conductor, then the resistance will be lower. If it is an insulator, resistance will be very, very high. And even with the conductor or insulator, the overall resistance depends on other parameters like how long this material is, and what is its cross sectional area, and so on. So the resistance, the more is the length, the more number of ions come on the way, and hence the resistance keeps increasing. So the more is the length means more will be resistance on the way. Or on the other side, if you say more is the area, then you get more more place for the electrons to move, which makes resistance to be smaller. The wider the medium is, the smaller will be the resistance. The longer the medium is, the larger is the resistance. So this you can compare with your traffic. The longer the road you are talking about, the more trouble we have in driving. Longer roads, we need to come across with more traffic, and hence we face more resistance for our free movement. At the same time, if the roads are wider, then this traffic gets spread out, and hence the resistance to our movement comes down. So that's what we can say. The longer is the size, the more will be the resistance. The wider is this, the less will be the resistance. And it also depends on the property of the material talking about. So if you apply the property to the road analogy or traffic analogy, then for a given length of the road, for a given width of the road, the uh, resistance faced by anyone depends on the type of traffic you have. That means If this whole thing is made up of only two wheelers, then you have a different type of traffic. Your resistance is different. If this is full of only four wheelers, then the traffic is different, the resistance is different. Or if this is made up of huge trucks and buses, then the traffic is different, the resistance will be different. So that way, depending on the property of this material, the whole thing matters. So this property of the material we can define as resistivity. So we can just for the sake of completion, we can just define that the resistance of any material is directly proportional to the resistivity, and it is directly proportional to the length and inversely proportional to the area. So if more resistivity, you feel more resistance. If more is the length of the road, you feel more resistance. If the less is the width of the road, you feel more resistance. And that's what is the logic behind the resistance. And a resistance symbolically represented by this, and it's used by a letter R. So that's it about resistance. So other things to follow. Till then, see you. Take care. Bye.